He was infamous, a name synonymous with insanity and cruelty. The emperor who appointed his horse scimitar and terrorized Rome. But what if behind the legend of madness there lay something far more complex? A deep, accurate knowledge of pharmacology, a botanical intellect. One anecdote, long dismissed as another bizarre outburst, may hold the code to his secret, because, maybe, Caligula wasn't just a monster. Maybe he understood medicine better than we ever imagined. The year is 39 CE. A Roman senator, gravely ill, travels to Antikyra in Greece, a spa town famed for Hellebore treatments. After weeks of therapy, he dares to ask Emperor Caligula for an extended medical leave. The response is swift and harsh: execution. Suetonius, writing decades later, quotes Caligula, "If Hellebore didn't help, then bloodletting is next." Historically, this was taken as proof of his cruelty, but new research from Yale's Ancient Pharmacology program, YAP, calls for a second thought. Hellebore was no casual folk remedy. Ancient physicians treated it as a powerful purgative to combat epilepsy, insomnia, mania, and even gout. Antikyra functioned as an ancient medical tourism center, like a Roman Mayo Clinic, specializing in hellebore concoctions enhanced by local additives like sesamoides, believed to make the treatment safer. These refined potions were widely regarded as elite remedies sought by Rome's rich and powerful. Yale researchers Andrew Coe and Trevor Luke draw on textual and archaeological evidence to paint a new portrait. Caligula likely suffered from epilepsy, chronic insomnia, and mental disturbances. His familiarity with hellebore treatments and bloodletting indicates he wasn't just echoing a myth. He was leveraging medical wisdom from authoritative texts like Celsus's De Medicina. So, rather than a random act of cruelty, his razor-sharp response may reflect genuine medical understanding. Ancient chroniclers, Suetonius, Cassius Dio, Philo of Alexandria, cast Caligula as a violent madman, sometimes even a self-proclaimed god and divine physician under Apollo. Yet, even Philo acknowledges Caligula's knowledge of toxicology, trade, and pharmacology. Modern historians caution many of these accounts served political agendas designed to legitimize the regimes that followed him. Luke and Coe propose even more radical readings. What if Caligula did not order execution in a frenzy, but rather prescribed bloodletting as an alternative medical treatment when hellebore didn't work? This reframing doesn't sanitize his legacy, it complicates it. He may have been cruel, but also informed, pragmatic, even paranoid enough to study poisons and antidotes. Why should this matter today? Because it reminds us how history is selective. Figures deemed monstrous often erase deeper truths. If someone like Caligula, portrayed as deranged, had real medical knowledge, what else have we missed? How many historical figures or events were reshaped to serve a narrative? Medicine, power, reputation, they intertwine in ways modern storytelling often overlooks. YAP's team is now collecting real plant samples from Greece, isolating phytochemicals to test ancient efficacy against modern theories. They are trying to recreate Antikyran hellebore blends, identifying whether white hellebore, Veratrum album, or Greek hellebore, Hellebore cyclophilus, matches the ancient descriptions, and if they truly had therapeutic potential. Their work blends science and philology, bridging ancient texts with modern botanical analysis. Caligula wasn't a doctor, nor a saint, but in an age of political power, health paranoia, and botanical lore, he may have been something unexpected, an empowered physician of his time. If we're willing to question even legendary cruelty, we can start to see ripples of intelligence beneath the surface. What other historical villains might surprise us if we had the courage to re-examine their stories?